So for this one, a few things that we're gonna need. I have my cup, I have my steel tumbler. I'm gonna put that on the side for now. I've already found my SVG. I have it up ready to go. So we're gonna be using, I'm just gonna show you, this is just Reynolds freezer paper. Now you need to make sure that it's freezer paper. Parchment paper is not gonna work, and what's the other one? I'm having a brain issue. Wax paper, thank you. So wax paper or freezer paper or parchment papers. All right, so for this one, these are our items that we're gonna need. Is of course our tumbler. I have that, but I'm gonna set that aside for a while because it's gonna be a bit before we need it. And then we're gonna be using freezer paper. I just wanted to show you. Now, it's really important that you're using freezer paper. Wax paper or parchment paper is not going to work for this. Got to be freezer paper, okay? So, and then what I do, because I buy that long roll, when I'm cutting pieces of freezer paper for things, I'll make myself several little pieces. Now, I used to buy wax paper, parchment paper, freezer paper, different ones, but honestly the freezer paper is inexpensive, so I just buy big rolls and I use it for everything. It's what I use to glitter on, to anytime I need it. That way I just have one thing. All right, so I have my little pieces. I'm going to be using one about this size, and I'll probably use this one to glitter on. Okay, and then the other thing is on this, because I'm going to be doing a Minnie Mouse, and for like her eyelashes, and then there's the word love underneath. I've decided I'm not going to glitter that. I'm going to use some vinyl for that. So I broke my image off, I duplicated it, and then I ungrouped one of them, made sure they're the same size, ungrouped one of them, and took everything away except for the outline of the eyes, the eyelashes, and the word love. So that I'm going to do in black vinyl, so as I'm printing. Now, this is what I keep. This is my folder. I keep all of my little pieces because I know I say it often, but we do this as a expensive hobby that we have. So, it's important that we save money where we can. So I keep all my little pieces, as you can see, and I just separate them by color. The only thing, like this is HTV, that's why it's just all different colors together. So anyways, I knew that I had a piece of black big enough, so I took that. All right, now I'm going to continue on my machine, and then you're going to need your mat. I have my iron warming up right now. Okay, so with this, get my machine going, you're going to put shiny side down, and then when you print it, you're going to mirror your image. Okay, so the reason why this works is because this wax here, you can actually heat this as a stencil onto things that can tolerate heat. So I am going to try this on the steel tumbler because I have heard people say that they are using HTV on tumblers and stuff like that. So I'm going to try that. So I have done this technique on a shirt before, and it works really nice because it's an inexpensive stencil, but more than anything, this is enough to stick to the surface of your project. However, it comes off really easy and it doesn't leave any kind of residual. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna mirror my image. Now again, I haven't tried this on the tumbler, so I'm all about just trying new things and seeing how they work. So we'll see, and go. All right, so let's see. Let's take this off. Can you see? I want to do it sort of delicately. All right. All right, so that's okay. This is what we're gonna put on our little guy. And then all right, so this one does not need to be mirrored. Oh, hold on. It wasn't under there very good. Okay, now. Now I am going to cut off this piece that says love because I don't need it. And I'm going to cut off just my excess around here. All right, so now we're going to take our cup and we're going to move. As you can see, all right, so we've got our cup and I've got my stencil. I'm just going to put it on here and I have my iron. So we'll just sort of start and see how this goes. So this is actually working quite well. As you can see, I just, you know, took my iron and ironed it down. Make sure that all my little details are ironed down. All right, my stencil is on. My iron back over there. And what I was using was, this is just, it's the pull noodle floaty, and I just put 2 of them together and tape them. Or my other one's rubber banded together also, but it works really well. Just set your cup on it to use. Okay, so now we've got our stencil on our cup. We'll move back over to here. Here. Set this guy over here for now. And sorry, turn my iPad back on. I keep saying I'm gonna like try my Mac with this, but I just really like using my iPad, so I haven't done so. All right, and save our little extra piece, of course. And I'm gonna use my this is my everything pick. I have another one that I use for only SVG, but I had taken some stickers to my daughter's house last night, and I wasn't sure if she wanted them weeded inside out or normal, so I took my tool with me, and it's in my purse in my bedroom. So we'll use this one. Okay, so as this comes up, we just weed this. I love weeding. Like, weeding is like amazing for me. It's just so therapeutic. I always use the sticker to pick up the junk. Works well. And you know what I use as a garbage can? It's a tissue box. It works super good. Okay. Take this out here. Take this out here. Take the O. And I'm just going to go back to the canvas just so I can see. Okay, so these are not pieces that come out. Those stay, except for there's a little piece there that comes out. And there's a little piece there that comes out. Okay, so what I'm noticing is this will be white, so I'll do everything else and then I'll just do this last. So this in here will be white. This will, and ears will be black, and then my bow. So what I'll do when I'm doing my bow, I'll just sort of use my template here to make sure that I am, because I'm going to do each glitter color separately so that I don't mix them, and I'll just make sure that I'm using my bow to get my space right. And then my my eyes and stuff will go on with this. Okay. Okay. So I have all the stuff that I need. So what I did was I put my other little piece there. And I wanted to know where I want my bow. So I just lifted up, as you can see, I just, lifted up all the pieces around the bow and put a little mark with chalk. And it's funny, my friends laugh at me because I really do save everything. Well, this one my husband laughs at. So when I use chalk, I use a pencil sharpener to put a point on it. But I save my chalk residue. And the reason why I save it is because when I make chalkboards, once they're done, I like to spread chalk on them and go over it and then wipe it off because it makes them write better. So, and that's what I save that for. Okay, so we're going to use this guy here. I've got some Mod Podge. I've also got some glue mixture still that I had, and it's still good, so I'm going to save it. I'm going to use it first. There's no sense in wasting it. And then I've got my glitter, as you can see. I like to keep my glitter on a Lazy Susan because I have a little bench here, and I keep it under it, and it makes it easy for me to get there and get it. There's so much stuff in my room, and I don't like it to be a mess. I like it to be organized, so I use all my space. So I think I haven't used this Spinnet glitter before. I recently bought it. I might use this for the bow. It's a really pretty color. I'm going to tell you my favorite glitter is Martha Stewart. Like, hands down, my favorite. And then I think I'm going to use this black, this Onyx. This is an inexpensive glitter. It's from Walmart. It's called Onyx. But as you can see, I've used it quite a bit, and I actually really like this black. I have a couple other blacks that I haven't tried yet. I think this is from like Hobby Lobby. I haven't tried it. And I think I got a Martha. Oh, well, that's not true. I've used this black too, and I do like it also. It's very similar actually to this black. This one's just got a little bit more silver in it. All right, so this first one I'll do on regular, and then after that I'll just do them all quick as they're drying. And we'll try this Spinnet glitter. So the packaging sucks already, I can tell you that. Not easy open, and I like ripped the side of it just trying to get it open. So anyways, okay, so but the color is really pretty, so we'll see how that is. So it's $9.99. I mean, it's a pretty good size. That's 10 ounces. How much is this? How many ounces? This is 4.5 ounces, the Recollections. And it was $9.99. However, it's also, I think it's got a lot more like sheen to it. This is a much finer glitter. We'll see. I like it. So $9.99. I got it at Michael's, and of course I used a coupon because That's how I like to do things. So on this one, I'm using a small, just a small paintbrush to put on my glitter, my glue, because I want to get it in the right spots. I don't mess it up. So this glue I made honestly days ago, and I just covered it with some saran, and it actually kept really well, and I've used it also since then, and it still dried nice. Dried a little faster. It didn't stay tacky as long, but it still dried nice too. Just want to make sure I get all the way up in the ends because I don't want anything left undone. Okay, so we'll get this out of the way, and not sure how I feel about it being in a bag. We'll see how it does. So I'm just going to pour the glitter. All right. So there's that. We'll see how it dries. If I have to do a second coat, I'll just do it and I'll let you know. Because it's, kind of thin. I feel like I can see some of the metal under it. So we'll see how that goes. All right. I'll see you guys back in a bit. All right. So this pretty girl turned out very well. I definitely could have picked probably a better SVG for sure. However, the process of using the freezer paper to press onto the steel tumbler to make a stencil certainly worked very well. I hope you guys found this helpful and enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you and have a blessed day. Keep crafting and stay happy.